Our heart is one of the most important organs, but surprisingly, we take care of it the least, loading it every day with stress and unhealthy diets. And that's too bad because fatty food increases cholesterol levels, which leads to vascular plaques that prevent the heart from working correctly. In the United States, someone dies every 37 seconds from cardiovascular problems. Did you know that 1 in every 4 American deaths is from heart disease? I don't mean to begin on a sad note, but you need to look out for the health of your heart. So guys, if you want to live long, you have to clean your blood vessels, decrease the risk of heart attacks in the future, and also improve your overall well-being. So how do you do that? Don't worry, we are here to tell you about that. It's very easy. You just have to know about some food you are daily eating without knowing them. So let's talk about it. Number 1. Red meat. Red meat is a great source of protein and nutrients such as iron, zinc, and vitamin B. Eating beef, lamb, pork, and processed meat spells trouble for your heart. And the more you eat, the worse it gets. Research from Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine and Cornell University suggests that consuming red and processed meat increases your risk of heart disease and death. Also, red meat consumption also is consistently linked to other health problems like cancer. Number 2. Canned soup. Canned soups can be sky-high in sodium, which, when overdone, can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Canned soups do contain some vitamins and some fiber. While processing, they remove some of the nutrients, such as water-soluble vitamins. Other nutrients, such as fiber, may become easier to digest and absorb. A high-sodium diet is not beneficial for those struggling with high blood pressure because it puts added stress on your heart and blood vessels. This is why canned soups, although very portable and accessible, are not the best option if you struggle with hypertension. So opt for low-sodium soups whenever possible, and aim to not exceed 350 mg. Number 3. Soda. According to a recent study, people who regularly drink either sugary drinks or artificially sweetened beverages have a higher risk of stroke and heart disease than those who avoid sugary drinks. A growing body of evidence suggests that diet soda consumption correlates with an increased risk of a wide range of medical conditions, notably heart conditions such as heart attack and high blood pressure, metabolic issues, including diabetes and obesity. Consuming too much soda may lead to weight gain, diabetes, and cardiovascular conditions. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, most people in America consume too many added sugars, which can lead to health problems. Number 4. Chips. Limit fried or baked foods, especially chips, biscuits, cakes, and other baked products. Always choose water first and avoid sugar-sweetened drinks. Tea and coffee can be enjoyed in moderation. Avoid adding salt to food. Number 5. French fries. The deep-fried potatoes from restaurants and fast food places have lots of fat and salt, which is bad news for your heart. One study found that people who ate French fries or hash browns 2 to 3 times a week were more likely to die early. According to a study of nearly 4,500 adults published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, feasting on French fries more than twice per week could double your risk of early death. Fried foods are high in saturated and trans fats, which are known to increase blood cholesterol levels and damage the walls of your arteries. Number 6. Fried chicken. Eating fried food is tied to an increased risk of heart disease and stroke, a new study suggests. The risk rises with each additional 4-ounce serving per week. Regularly eating fried foods is associated with a higher risk of developing heart problems. Fried foods are high in saturated fat and trans fat, so they promote plaque buildup in arteries that can put you at risk for coronary artery disease, heart failure, heart attack, and stroke. Many studies have found that including lean chicken as part of your eating pattern can lead to a reduction in bad LDL cholesterol and total cholesterol, as well as less risk of heart disease. Number 7. Yogurt. Milk and dairy products containing milk fat are major food sources of saturated fatty acids, which have been linked to increased risk of cardiovascular-related clinical outcomes, such as cardiovascular disease, CVD, coronary heart disease, CHD, and stroke. Turns out the probiotic dairy does much more than just help your gut. In addition to a laundry list of benefits for a healthy gut, yogurt may drastically reduce your risk of heart disease and stroke. Number 8. Bacon. Writing in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, BJSM, 3 cardiologists said that saturated fats, found in butter, lard, sausages, bacon, cheese, and cream, do not clog the arteries. More than half of bacon's calories come from saturated fat, which can raise your low-density lipoprotein, LDL, or bad cholesterol, and boost your chance of a heart attack or stroke. Number 9. Pizza. If you're a young person living alone, pizza has likely been your lifeline at one time or another. It's unfortunate, but needs to be said. Pizza is one of the worst foods for your heart. Fatty meals are particularly taxing on the heart. In addition to contributing to higher cholesterol levels, unusually heavy meals may increase your risk of heart attack, possibly due to changes in blood flow and increases in heart rate and blood pressure after eating. But if you want, there are healthy pizzas you can make. Number 10. Ice cream. We're just rolling through the junk food with this list. While ice cream is obviously enjoyable, it can really mean bad news for your heart. Ice cream is high in sugar, calories, and saturated fat, so save it for a special treat. Eating foods loaded with fat and sugar leads to weight gain. It can also drive up your triglycerides and lead to a heart attack. Number 11. Alcohol. Drinking excess alcohol over a long period can damage the structure and function of the heart, increasing a person's risk of heart attack and heart failure. A person who drinks heavily might experience complications such as high blood pressure, arrhythmia, and stroke. Are you eating any of these food non-stop? Will you consider cutting back after watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. Stay healthy and stay with Health Conscious.